What up, folks? V-Twin Blog coming at you. Doing a quick little video. This is more of a moto blogging helmet setup test, but who knows, if it turns out cool, we'll throw it up on YouTube as the beginning of a series that probably won't be too long, because I live in Minnesota and it's the end of the first week of November. So yeah, there's that. Now granted, we're in the first week of November and it is currently 60, the bike's saying 61 degrees. So this is unprecedented, I guess you could say. But I wanted to talk about a few things, and with first of those things being what the V-Twin blog has been up to lately, what we've been doing on the site and in the media. Things that have been happening with Indian Motorcycle, which, if you guys can see this, I'm on Ruby, the 2019 Indian Chieftain, the lovely Miss Ruby, as I like to call her. But yeah, so anyway, what we've been doing lately is, so ever since the King of the Baggers race, if you haven't seen the King of the Baggers race, I would highly recommend that you check it out. Go on YouTube. I think it's Moto America. It's a website, or I'm sorry, YouTube channel. So India came in first and third in that race. Out of the 16 bikes, Indian only had 2. Indian Motorcycles only represented 2 bikes. And since that happened, we have been getting a lot of people reaching out to us to talk about Indian motorcycles. Now, for those of you who have subscribed to the V-Twin blog, either the YouTube channel or go to my website, thevtwinblog.com, know that we don't just talk about Indians. We talk about American V-Twin motorcycles, Harley Davidson, Indian. We've even done some stuff on Curtis, and we talk about parts, helmets, you name it. We kind of try to stay on the we lean more towards the technology side of motorcycles. I've even talked about the live wire, which that is going to be a video hopefully this spring that I can get out and do one of these kind of rides on a live wire and give you guys my opinion, because I already have an opinion, but I want to give you guys a ride opinion, a ride review. So anyway, so we've been having people reach out to us a lot recently, and so we've actually done we've been on After Hours, the After Hours podcast and YouTube channel, on a panel about King of the Baggers. We were also on an affiliate program called Indian Rider Radio to talk about the V-Twin blog, a little bit about King of the Baggers, a little bit about Indian Motorcycle. And we were also on, for the Harley fans that check out my channel and my page, we were also on Traveling Tall's YouTube channel. And Tall reached out to me. Tall and I met when I took a road trip down to Tennessee. And you guys, if you're subscribers to the YouTube channel, you've seen the. You hope you can find those videos. Pretty short, but anyway, Tall and I met up while I was down in Tennessee, and got to hang out for a little while and talk. And really cool dude. He is a huge Harley enthusiast, but I would say he is more so than anything else a motorcycle enthusiast. But he wanted me to come on his channel and do a panel and represent the Indian motorcycle brand in a Harley versus Indian debate, which was a lot of fun. So we did that, and so that's what the V-Twin blog has been up to lately. We've been out in the media sphere, in the social media sphere, just doing a whole bunch of fun stuff, man. Talking about things that, you know, I personally think motorcyclists like you and I, like all of us, talk about. You know, we all want to talk about who's got the best bike and who's got the fastest bike and who's got the coolest bike, or, you know, we all want to talk about that. We all want to talk about, you know, what Indian's doing and what Harley's doing, and realistically what one manufacturer is doing propels the other manufacturer and pushes them to work harder. So as a consumer, we all benefit. We all reap the benefits of Indian coming out with the Challenger, and Harley coming out with a 131 kit, and we all reap the benefits of that. You know, I'm excited to see. I love okay, here it is. I'm just gonna say it. I rode the Livewire 2 years ago in Sturgis, and when I got off that Livewire, and I am an Indian motorcycle guy, I'm a Polaris vehicle guy through and through. I've owned Victories and I've owned Indians, multiple of each brand. I got off that Harley Davidson Livewire, and I was like, man, I gotta go get my checkbook. Let me call my bank and see how we can make this happen. I fell in love with that Livewire. The speed, the instant throttle, it was everything I missed about riding sport bikes. It was right there. And I know there are going to be folks here that are going to go, oh, it's electric. Yeah. No, you got to try it. Ride that bike. It will change your frame of mind. And if it doesn't, you send me a you comment in the comment section on this video. I'll reach back out to you. If it doesn't change, I'll send you something in the mail. If it doesn't change your frame of mind after you ride it. But anyway, I love, you know, that's so. Lost my train of thought. that's I think that's what happens when you start rambling on a motorcycle, on a moto blog, when you're by yourself on a motorcycle. So the V-Twin blog, that's what we've been up to. We've been doing a lot of stuff with other content creators in the motorcycle industry. We've been, and personally, I think that's a great thing, because what we're doing is we're talking to people. You hear as subscribers, as content absorbers, you're digesting information from people that are not that much different than you. I don't get paid to do what I'm doing. Indian does not send me any money. I'm not on their payroll. Harley doesn't send me. And none of these companies send me any money. I'm not on anybody's payroll, except for my day job, which is not anything related to motorcycles. But we just do this because we love it. We just do this because, and in my case, I do it because when I, 5-6 years ago, I noticed there was a void in finding information about motorcycles, of American V-twin motorcycles. And what I mean by that is there was a void of information from just the average everyday rider. You know, there was, you could find a lot of information in Cruiser magazine, or you know, any of the magazine publications. I'm not going to call anybody out by name, but you can find a lot of information in the motorcycle publications. But if you really started looking at those motorcycle publications, you realize that it was the same riders. They were in pretty much the same locations every time, testing out a bike, reviewing a bike, you know, and then you would, after the review, you would page through and realize, oh, look, there's an ad, a full-page ad for the manufacturer that made that bike that they're reviewing. And it really, you really started to think, okay, how honest is this review? You know, they're getting checks from these guys. How honest is this review? You know, I know there were a couple bikes that I read about, and I'm like, oh man, that's a cool bike, I'm gonna test ride that. And I would go and test ride the bike, and I'm like, this is nothing like the review. This doesn't even come close. Who reviewed this bike? Why do they say this happened and this happened? And so that's why the V-twin blog was created. That's why you see folks like, you see these YouTube content creators. You're starting to see more podcasts. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention one of my favorite podcasts, Motorcycle Men. Ted and the crew over there are hilarious, but do not listen to the podcast with your children. Anyway, you know, that's why you see guys like my buddy, personal friend, Riding Fish. You see stuff like that out there. Brandon Picasso. You see all these folks out there doing these videos, creating content because they saw a void. They wanted to reach out to people and talk about something they loved. None of these guys are, and no offense to this dude, none of these guys are Jason Momoa, you know, who gets paid to ride a Harley Davidson and you know, have his hair blowing a fan while he's getting a picture taken with his Harley. You know, none of us are that guy. None of us are that person. We just like what we do. We like riding motorcycles, and we want to share that passion with you guys. Hey folks, at this point in the video, I realize I'm just kind of rambling. So what I'm going to do is cut this video into multiple videos, and I think the next topic is one that'll be a little bit of a fun discussion and stuff I would love to get some comments on. So at this point, I'm going to say V-twin blog out, and see you in the next video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.